this is what a successful season will look like for the Philadelphia Eagles. Has to be a Super Bowl. You got to the Super Bowl last year. You have to win the Super Bowl.
We already predicted every team's record. Now we're going to predict what would make each team have a successful season. Pick a division. Go.
NFC East.
Great.
All right.
Pick a team.
Take the Commanders. Oh, why did I do that?
Go. What you want the Cowboys?
Fuck.
No. Take a different team.
No.
Not Dallas.
Fine.
We all got to take our teams.
Yeah.
Because we know our teams. We have to
Fine.
be realistic.
I don't
Fine.
think
I'll get
there's anything wrong
the
with
Giants then.
I'll take the Eagles.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That's a tough one for you, man.
Why?
Come on. It's a
They were
joke.
my dark horse last year.
It's sarcasm. Anyway.
Nope. Didn't.
So,
didn't.
You want to start?
Yeah. I'll do it. Here's realistically what. Here's
Think about it for a second.
This is what a successful season.
Here's realistically what a successful season for the Washington Commanders looks like. I think you realize Sam Howell might be the guy, not like the guy, but you realize he shows some flashes. Maybe we can get him in a second year starting. We can maybe make the playoffs next year. They go about 8-9, hover around 500. I think that's fine because I think Sam Howell has some.
What was their record last year?
Like Sam Howell at UNC was actually really, really good.
Yeah,
If he came out after. Instead, if he didn't stay his senior year, if he came out then, he would have been a first-round pick. So he has some potential.
I think
Sam Howell plays
I think he's
well.
just like North Carolina guys.
Yeah, it's something about him and Mitch. It's that connection, bro.
I think they have to go. They have to be over 500. They were 8-1 last year. You have to at least be over
They're
500.
8-1.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, but the division's tough.
I think as long
That's why to
the
me
division-
it would be
But
a
that
successful.
defense-
You need to have some sort of improvement, and I think if you can couple
disagree.
Sam Howell's success and being the guy, or finding out that he could be the guy, and them being 9-8,
they do have an awesome
Then I'll-
defense too, like underrated defense.
And also
Chase Young will be back.
continued success of Terry McLaurin. Who's their running back? The guy that walks
Brian
up?
Robinson.
Brian
kind of
Robinson.
finds his
I said
footing.
Bijan
Yeah,
Robinson.
many men.
Brian Robinson.
Many men.
That video goes
The only
so
reason
hard.
to like Brian Robinson.
I think another part to it is Eric. Like
That's
the
a dog.
offense looks a lot better under Eric Bieniemy.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
With
say,
Sam Howell.
that's gonna make a big difference.
Because
Yeah.
Ron Rivera feels like
Eric-
he could be on his
Eric
last
Bieniemy.
leg.
I was
there.
gonna say if this
Eric
is
Bieniemy could be the next head coach. He's never had a head coaching opportunity.
Ron Rivera, for his sake of his job, needs Sam Howell. He needs to be proven right that Sam Howell is worth believing in.
Yeah.
So I think if that happens, you can probably go 9-8. That's a successful.
I feel like
year
successful
for-
season is 9-8.
Yeah.
And your quarterback shows
Your
that
quarterback
he can play.
shows that
Maybe
he
you
can
don't
play.
necessarily make the playoffs, but you go above 500.
Well, you're not going to make the playoffs.
You don't finish last in the NFC East.
Well,
Now we're
that
talking.
would actually
Now
be-
we're talking
Yeah.
because they're competing with the Giants.
if
Realistically,
you-
I
if
would
the-
say like if they finish third in the NFC East, good job. You did better than people think.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But I don't think Sam Howell's the guy. And if
But
he turns
the
out
thing
to be
is,
the guy,
honestly, but none of us know if he's the guy or not because he played one game last year.
Well,
against,
hold
like,
on.
backups.
At UNC, after his sophomore year, he was considered if he would enter the draft right then and there, then he would have been like the consensus.
what did I
number
just
one
say,
pick.
brother?
Did you just say that?
Did you just say that?
Sorry,
I just look at you.
And no, Adam's gonna make the edit. He's gonna clip that. He's gonna make it seem like he brought up that,
'cause I didn't-
that analogy.
I didn't-
I
that
didn't
one
because
down.
I didn't.
I'm just
I
gonna
didn't
be
finish,
sitting here
No,
fucking
'cause
knocking
I
my
didn't
dick
finish-
around.
I didn't finish my thought. I didn't finish my thought. I could.
Bro, as soon
There's
as he
nothing
said,
there.
well, UNC,
What
I'm
did you
like,
exactly
here
say?
we go.
What did you exactly say?
I said
that
when
word for
Sam
word.
Howell, if he could have came out like after, I didn't remember exactly what year it was. But I was like, if he could have came
Sophomore
out after
or
the year he went off, people said he would have been a first round pick.
And then I said,
Not first
I
overall,
think you
but-
just like UNC guys. And
And I was like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
I
that
remember
connection
that.
with
All
me.
right, we gotta move through all these
Yeah.
teams. We got
Yeah.
32
No, but,
teams.
yeah, but Adam probably explained it better. You can put that in the edit. But
Adam,
Hey,
dude,
sorry, bro.
hey,
dude, Adam, you're
it's
built
all
for the
good.
camera, bro.
He's done that a couple times though.
Yeah,
with
but I usually
he
call him
doesn't
out
listen.
on it, though.
He doesn't listen. Hey, Felipe.
No, I remember
because
you.
his mind's just always going. You know.
Felipe,
That's true.
what would a successful season for the Cowboys
A
look like?
successful season for the Cowboys would be a Super Bowl.
Has to be.
I totally disagree.
Super Bowl or bust, bro.
All right, let me just stop talking then because Adam disagrees.
Good point. Good
All
point.
right, Adam
Nah.
Eagles.
No, okay. Look, there's just multiple levels to it. Expectations,
Is Super
a
Bowl.
successful season for the Cowboys is a Super Bowl. Realistically,
Yeah.
get to an NFC Championship game.
Just get to it.
Just get
Just
to
get
it.
to
Yeah.
it. Because they haven't gotten to an NFC Championship game since
I feel
fucking
like this-
95, bro.
I know, but I feel like this is
that
your-
I agree with.
But like you've been saying, and Marcus Mosher was saying, like this is the best team you've had this decade.
No,
I
no,
feel
no.
you got to go to a Super Bowl.
But the biggest
Yeah.
issue I feel like with the Cowboys, you're always talking about where you can get. If you could actually get within one game,
Yeah.
at least you've seen improvement. Dak clearly is playing a lot better if you can get to the NFC Championship game. Like all these question marks, like if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, or even so, if they get to the NFC Championship and they lose, no one's gonna be like,
Yeah,
I don't think
No,
people are going to
no.
come down on the Cowboys to the
People
extent
will.
if they lose in the first or the second round.
People will if they lose in the NFC.
The other thing is like
we're the Cowboys.
We're basing success
Yeah.
off of like improvement from like the past. You know what I
Which
mean?
then would be an NFC
So like
championship game.
it's like right. The expectation because of the team that is built is
But-
a Super Bowl.
But you're expected to improve because you guys improve with Stephon Gilmore and
yeah.
other guys that you
So
add.
but
it's
improvement
like,
would be making an NFC
Yeah, it would.
championship.
It
So-
would, but it's the Dallas Cowboys.
for success.
Yeah, expectation for the Cowboys. Like we talked about with the Giants and Jets yesterday. The Giants just have they have a higher expectation than the Jets. Even if they have a worse team,
Yeah.
it's not going to be
Because
as
of what
big
happened
of a
last year.
surprise. And so the Cowboys, for them, it's a Super Bowl. You got to win a Super Bowl. It's the most iconic team in fucking sports in the world, honestly.
Most
We just saw
valuable.
we just saw the most valuable team, not for $2
thinking-
billion, I think.
So you think the only way the Cowboys have a successful season is if they make the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl?
No, make a NFC
Well, no,
champion.
because now he just said this the Super Bowl.
No.
What?
He just said
I broke it down in two ways. I said
expectation-
I'm saying pick one. What is
Oh wait,
a
you're the guy
successful
who's
season?
saying pick one. The guy who always has like 3 different options. It could be this, could be
Yeah,
that, could be
facts.
that.
Well, you got to set the parameters around everything.
All right.
Parameters
I'm
are
gonna make you pick one.
you go.
from
for
now
the
on for
Cowboys?
the rest of the
No,
history.
later.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick
I'm gonna go. Successful season for the Dallas Cowboys is a Super Bowl because that's what I expect.
Good.
Cool.
I like that.
Cool.
Don't pussyfoot around it.
Yeah,
I'm not
shit.
pussyfoot. I just
That's what I'm saying. Don't pussyfoot around. You know that you expect the Super Bowl. That's what it. That's
All right,
Would you
Adam.
be happy with an NFC Championship?
Would I be happy with an NFC Championship? Fuck no. You have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You have a good you have a fucking great roster.
Defense is stacked.
Defense is stacked. This is the best team since the '90s, since the dynasty.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing we're starting another dynasty right now.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, next.
This is what a successful season would look like for the Philadelphia Eagles. Has to be a Super Bowl. You got to the Super Bowl last year. You have to win the Super Bowl. You're all in. You just gave Jalen Hurts a massive contract. You have A.J. Brown being paid. Devontae Smith's going to need a contract in a second.
Damn straight.
The
Best receiver in
defense,
the game.
you brought in all these people from
he's not.
Georgia. You
Sorry.
let all these other guys walk. Jason Kelsey's on his last leg. That entire offensive line is really on their last leg outside of like a Jordan Mailata. Lane Johnson was hurt all last year. Jason Kelsey's probably going to retire after this year. Like, you got to win the Super Bowl this year. That's the only successful season you could have. if
Well,
you're
the
in
other
they're
thing,
looked
the
at
other
as the
thing I'm
best
gonna
team in
add on to
football,
that,
so-
the other thing I'm gonna add on to that is
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts has another MVP-like season because he needs to prove that he's actually that number 3 ranked
Well,
guy.
yeah. If
You know what I
they're
mean?
not going to win a
But
Super
I
Bowl
feel
if he
like-
doesn't do that.
Yeah, but I feel
I
like
agree.
if they
But
win
I
the
just
Super
think
Bowl,
there's a lot
he's
of
one the main
hate on
reasons.
Jalen Hurts right now of like not being as good as he played
There
this
is
last
and there
season.
isn't. I think a lot of people aren't hating. They're more just like, all right, let's just see one more year for us to solidify
Exactly.
these up
So,
there.
I
Yeah.
actually
in order for
haven't
this to be-
seen much of that.
Yeah, I
order
was
for
going to
this-
say, I
Yeah.
don't see.
in order for this to be a successful season, Jalen
many
Hurts
people
needs to
talk-
prove it for another year.
I think
and
a
then
lot of
he's
people
gonna-
already
then-
actually
then
put
he
him
will
in
be
the top five.
solidified.
A lot of people
No
put him in the
doubt.
top 3.
Yeah, so
bro.
many
Yeah,
people.
yeah. A lot of people are starting to put him above Josh Allen already.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which
I've
I think
seen
is
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
But if they make it to the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts is likely playing pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. For them to win, yes. But
I'm
I think
just
they can
saying-
make a deep
I
ass
honestly-
run.
I
Maybe make
think-
another Super Bowl with him playing.
I think for the Eagles, anything but a Super Bowl wins a failure.
Agreed.
At this point,
I agree.
You're looked at as the best team in football. Go ahead
Yeah.
and prove it.
That's how it goes.
They
After going to a Super Bowl and being the best team and
Yeah.
maintaining that best team.
Yeah,
They
young
should
players
win,
getting
but I
better,
also
like-
think there could be something to like. Obviously, you don't want to lose in the Super Bowl, but even if you win the NFC again and you make it to a Super Bowl, I think
I'd say
it could
I'm a
be.
49ers
Would you
fan. We've
consider
lost
that a
2
Super
Super
Bowl?
Bowls in my lifetime. It fucking sucks. There's
I'm
nothing
not saying
happy
it's
about losing a
good.
Super Bowl.
I'm just saying if like
No, it's a failure of a
objectively-
season.
Sure.
Regardless if you surpass expectations
Bro.
the whole year, if you lose the Super Bowl, it fucking sucks.
You think Eagles fans are going to be okay with going to another Super Bowl and losing?
No, but
Fuck
it's not
no.
about being okay with. It's about what's actually realistic.
realistically,
And
Actually,
realistically, they
winning,
should
yes.
win. They can win.
So if
But
they
I'm just
don't-
saying if
they don't,
if you
it's
made it
tough.
again, it would be
Realistically,
When
they're
you're
looked at as
in
the
the
best team in
back-to-back
football.
to
If
a
they
Super
don't
Bowl.
win the Super Bowl, it is a failure.
Everyone
Like,
says I'd be just okay with my team making it to the Super Bowl and losing.
You're
But
not.
realistically, once you're that far, you are
wanna
upset in
win.
the moment. Of course,
I agree.
The Giants outplayed how all expectations last year. They got crushed to the Eagles, and I was devastated. But I
Yeah.
still, before the season, would have been thrilled if you had told me they would have made a second-round playoff.
And then when you look at it, when you
know
look
what
at
I
it in
mean?
hindsight, like a month later, you're like, you know what? That's sick.
Yeah, it
We
was
made
a
the
great
playoffs.
season.
Good for us. We won.
I agree.
playoffs.
I'm
don't
not.
know.
I'm just
Right.
saying,
Super Bowl
like
bust every
it's
year
this-
for us, baby.
It's the same thing. Like when we get to the Jets and the
Sure
Jets,
enough.
We
the
gotta
Jets
move
have
this
Super Bowl
faster.
aspirations.
All right,
Okay,
Matan.
but like
We gotta
the
move this
Eagles,
faster.
Yeah, we do gotta
I'd be
go
happy
fast.
with
It's
that.
all
gonna
right,
take too
this
long.
is what a successful season for the Giants will look like. If they win another playoff game, the season will be successful. If they win one playoff game,
That's so
and
shitty.
if they make a
But you guys got better.
if
this
they make the
offseason.
wild card and
I got
win one
better.
more playoff
I
game, it is
agree.
yet another successful season. Daniel Jones needs to prove that he's.
I think you guys
He's
gotta go
as
to
good as he
NFC
was last
Championship
year.
No, I don't agree.
No.
I agree.
If you see that Daniel Jones is the guy, he's worth that contract, you win another playoff game.
Yes.
You make it to the playoffs in a loaded NFC East. To me, that's success.
That's not enough.
It's not success. You're in the
'Cause you're
fucking
not
NFL, bro.
improving.
You don't play in this fucking league to win a playoff game.
No fucking shit, but we're trying to be
Obviously,
realistic.
I'm trying to be realistic about what the expectations are for this team. They're not
Like
going
for
to win
them
the
also
division.
trying to be realistic.
If
They won a
they-
playoff game last year.
if-
Go win a Super Bowl.
It would be successful also if they got the second place spot.
Felipe's gonna say win a
They
Super
would
Bowl
also
for
be
everyone.
successful.
Cardinals go to the
They would also be successful if they got the second place spot in the division, which won't happen. Realistically, won't happen. But that would make it a successful season. Even and
agree.
if they lost in the first round, but still got the second
I'm gonna be
place
honest.
second place
I
spot,
think,
that would still
you
be
know
a
what the most
season.
successful season for the Giants would be this year is if Daniel Jones, you find out, you know what?
He's the
we
guy.
got a franchise
I agree.
quarterback here.
I was about to say that.
It doesn't
Even
matter
if-
how far you go in the playoffs. Doesn't matter if you fucking make the playoffs.
Yep.
If you can find out and realize,
Yep.
wait, this
If he can
Daniel
throw-
Jones is a franchise
If he can
quarterback.
go from
bam.
throwing 15 touchdowns to 25 or 30 touchdowns,
Totally.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
maintain the like 5 interceptions that he threw last year,
Yeah.
we have a franchise.
To
guy.
me,
That's what I'm
success-
saying. If you find out he's your franchise guy, good.
I think
great.
if you could couple that with making it to the playoffs, to me, that's
I agree.
That's successful.
Yeah.
I think they're codependent. I think like if Daniel Jones is that guy,
Then they'll
then
make
they
the
will
playoffs.
make the
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
Well, no, he wasn't necessarily that guy last year. He was good, but he
Well, that's what I'm
wasn't.
saying. So
I'm
if he
saying,
comes
but if
into
he
that
is-
guy, then you know what I mean.
If he,
Then
like,
they should make the NFC Championship game at least.
There's a lot of good teams in NFC.
If you're telling me the only way that the Giants have a successful season is if they make the NFC Championship, that's crazy.
I think
That's not realistic.
I like once I started breaking it down, I actually see what he's saying. Like I think you have to break it down into two. For in the regular season, if the Giants get second in the division, that's a big win.
Yeah.
If they get second in the division, they're making the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, you got to make an NFC Championship game for a successful season. If you lose in a divisional, I'm sorry, the Giants. It's a testament to the Giants. They've made 2 Super Bowls in the past 15 years. They got to go to another one. Or at least go to another NFC
I
Championship
don't
game.
agree. You should be happy with just
I'm
making the
very
playoffs.
happy
know
with
you
my
don't agree 'cause you're a
prediction. I
Dolphins
could
fan.
also
What do you
just,
mean, bro? I'm not going to
No,
sit
no,
here.
You've
no.
never seen his team win a playoff game. He's seen his team
I
get
could
two-
also
two
just
Super
say
Bowls.
I could
No, I
also
haven't.
just
I've seen him
say
make
that
the Super Bowl
a
twice.
successful season for
Yeah,
any
make the
team
Super
is
Bowl.
winning the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to do that. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's my point. Like
we're trying to be realistic.
What can
here.
you be happy
Like-
with? If you're a
like-
fan of that team,
That's
you should
fine,
be
bro.
happy
That's
with
crazy.
something. Obviously, everyone wants to win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl, but
of
you
course.
have to
A
be
successful
realistic.
season for every team is winning the Super Bowl. Great. End of episode.
I'm
Done.
sorry. I'm coming from a
Like,
perspective as a
that's
Cowboys
it.
that we always have a team to
I
win
love
Super
Lipe's
Bowls,
like
so-
Cardinals go win a Super Bowl. bro.
Yeah, like cool. All right.
For me, it's like 90% of the time I'm expecting Super Bowl.
What would be considered a successful season for your team? Let us know in the comments. Also, if we get to 20,000 subscribers, if you share with your friends, Jack is going to get a Tua Tagovailoa tattoo. So please share it with them. Also, give us 5 stars on Apple or Spotify. Do us a favor, all right? It helps us out. And lastly, for any betting advice, betting promos, go to thegameday.com. You are gonna find it all.